The number of inmates confined at Her Majesty's Prison in Grand Turk has exceeded its population limit, and prison officials have been forced to resort to housing 2 prisoners in one cell, specifically in sensitive areas where 1 inmate is ideal. Acting Superintendent and Change Manager at the prison, Peter White, in a phone conversation with News 4 today, said that this is not the first time they have seen an increase.
We presently have 108 inmates. The prison was originally furnished for 102. But when we get over 100, we normally have to make what we call internal adjustments to deal with accommodation and so on. The population as it is today is not the highest we have ever been. We have been up to 127 before. So 108, we're still good away from that.
This is not the only issue facing the big house in Grand Turk, as they are making some internal adjustments. They are also suffering from a shortage of manpower.
In what we call our security block, you may hear people refer to it as the maximum security area. That's just a name people give to it. But it's a security, it's an area where we provide what we call close supervision. And that's where we keep our more difficult inmates, our category A inmates, and those that suffer from mental problems, or those who need specific supervision and so on, are kept there. Ideally, we like to keep them 1 person per cell, ideally, and we try very hard to do that. But sometimes we have to put double bunks in, and sometimes put 2 persons per cell in that area.
Behind the towering barbed wired fence are 3 females and 105 males, some convicted of high-profile crimes ranging from armed robbery to murder, with 2 persons serving a life sentence. However, there may be an unpopular public solution to the problem, as News 4 can confirm that there are presently 8 criminals awaiting a hearing by the TCI Parole Board, which was initially scheduled for June 2008. The amount of applicants could have increased between that time. White also went on record to state that one of the applicants hoping for parole was convicted of manslaughter. As if housing some of the most dangerous criminals in the TCI was not enough, the prison also recently faced the issue of a water shortage, and more recently, because of the government's tardiness in paying outstanding restaurant tabs, prisoners and their escorts have been left scrapping for meals when traveling to Providenciales for court.
Well, the parole board have not met for a few months, and as a matter of fact, their term of appointment has expired, so I know that there's a new board that has been set up, and we're hoping that they'll be in place and we'll be able to deal with some of the applications before the end of the year.
For WIV4 News, I'm Nikki Rajan.